just came out of a customer call. We talked about my clients' fears, challenges starting a business, and I thought it's a beautiful day, and I'm gonna make a YouTube video with my top 11 fears and challenges when starting a business. So let's get on. Number one, and this is the biggie: fear of failure. Everybody knows that feeling when you are afraid of starting something new. I was also talking about that briefly in my previous video. The fear of failure is an immense feeling when starting a business. You will feel a lot of pressure, a lot of uncertainty, and that adds up to a fear of simply being afraid to fail. But let me tell you, that fear of failure is gonna turn into a huge motivational feeling after a certain period of time. And I can help you with that. I can teach you how to transform fear into motivation and into continuity and success. We're going to talk about that in a different video, but that's definitely number one. It was for me, it's for my clients, it's basically for everyone. Fear of failure. Number two, fear of financial insecurity. Obviously, starting a business means to invest certain financial resources, maybe from yourself, maybe from an external partner, or funding. That financial insecurity can slow you down, can limit you in your actions. You need to shake that off. You need to believe in yourself. Obviously, you need to have a financial plan. That was one of those points, or that is one of those points I'm teaching in my coaching program, how to set up a financial plan, a business plan, actually. But also here, there's a lot of funding possibilities which you can use starting a business. So that financial insecurity does not necessarily have to be one of your problems when starting a business. Obviously, starting your business in a country where financial resources are not that high compared to other countries. Number three, dealing with uncertainty. You are inexperienced as an entrepreneur. You don't know where to start. That's why we want to help you. I want to help you with my coaching program. That uncertainty obviously can also limit you in your action. You just don't know how to start, where to start. You have a great idea. You want to really realize that idea as a new business. How to start? Let me tell you, there is a plan on how to start a business. You're not the first one. There's millions of people starting a business every year globally. So I'm gonna help you how to start. That's basically also my coaching program. Number four, fear of stress, responsibility, also regarding the current responsibilities. You may still work, or I hope you still work in your current job before you actually started your business, and that mixture of responsibilities, then also most likely having a family, having friends, that all adds up. You are stressed because of all these responsibilities. You will learn, and you need to learn how to cope with that feeling of stress, of responsibilities. Also, I can help you with that. It's experience, obviously, how to do that, but it's a very, very important factor that you cannot neglect. Aversion to stress or hard work is number five. That's also containing the fact that you will discover that things will go wrong, especially when you start your business on your own. You will do mistakes many people have done before. You will do failures. That's okay. Well, let me tell you, that's okay. It's totally okay to make mistakes, because you know that saying, from mistakes we actually learn. But honestly speaking, it would be very nice if you do not do the same mistakes millions of people have done before you. That's also why I'm trying to help you with my coaching program of not making the same mistakes as many other people did, especially including me. Number six, fear of not having a great idea or not an outstanding idea. That can be also limiting your actions. You might not be able to evaluate, is my product, is my service, is that a good idea, is there a market? Again, I'm going to help you with that, because one of the biggest and most important points before starting a business is to do a market and competitor research. We're going to help you with that in my program. But in that case, that can be a very deciding factor to evaluate that idea. Not every idea is a good business idea. So it's very important to evaluate that at the beginning as well. Number 7, getting the right advice or also the fear of lack of knowledge, not being an expert in every field of business. Totally okay. You will never be an expert in all business fields, and you will have, certain fields where you lack knowledge. That's why it's so important to get the right advice from coaches, from advisors, from mentors, from external partners. They have been there. That's why I'm offering a coaching program, how to start, operate, digitize, automate, and then also grow and scale your business. Because a couple of things you will not be able to know. You're not a lawyer, right? So how to stay on top of laws and regulations. You will not be able to. You need external help. That's a sure thing. You need to understand tax implications of choosing the right business structure. If you're not a tax consultant, how you know, especially when we're talking about foreign countries. Okay, we can help you with that. My coaching program. At this point, it's okay of not being an expert, and it's totally okay of not knowing everything. So if you knew everything, it would be totally unrealistic. That's why you will work with external partners on a later stage. Also work with internal employees, because you do not need to know everything. Number 8, poor timing, or you could also say not attracting customers. What do I mean with that? Your product or your business might be a good idea, but maybe simply the timing is not correct. For example, right now it's 2023, we're heading into a recession, at least everybody's saying that. And for example, the real estate market in some countries is not that good right now. It's not doing that good. So if someone told me I'm going to do real estate business, going to invest everything I have in that idea, and I'm going to go all in, probably my advice, and I'm not a real estate expert, not at all, but from what I hear from other people and they're experts, it's not a good idea. So, a good advice would be maybe that timing is not so good. It's not ideal. It's a good idea, but let's wait maybe half a year. Let's see what happens with the interest rates. Because how you want to attract customers if your timing of your business idea is not ideal. Because eventually, that's what we also talked about in the first video, you need to attract customers. You need to have clients and customers, because you need to finance your business. Number 9, time measurement and structure. One of my most favorite parts or topics, how to structure, how to time measure your daily routine as an entrepreneur, how to do that. It's part of my coaching program. I've developed a structure, an organizational structure, including time management, combining business and private life. From my experience, and that's definitely being shared by a lot of other entrepreneurs as well, time measurement and structuring of your day. For example, setting focus times, setting time slots of when answering emails, when doing customer calls, when doing really deep dive focus work, when do some reflection, self-learning. If you're jumping into a day and not really knowing what to do today, what to do in this week, what to do in the month, maybe even what to do in this year, it's going to be very hard to actually, maybe not start, but actually operate and scale a successful business. I'm going to help you. I'm going to teach you how to do that, how it works for me, how it works for a lot of other people. I also didn't reinvent the wheel, but you need to find your groove of how you can be very productive and very focused. That's most likely the most important part of being an entrepreneur. Being able to focus, measure your time, invest it very wisely, and structure your day right, and follow up on goals, daily, weekly, monthly, even yearly. Number 10. Your family or friends or your professional or private environment might consider you being crazy. Why do you want to waste your perfectly fine employment? You have a great job. Why you want to take that risk? Maybe they're not believing you. And I'm not saying that was my case. I can say from my side, my family and friends, they definitely supported me, but obviously everybody had some doubts. What is he going to do? It's a matter of trust, right? Relationship and trust. But my advice here, you will talk to people and you want to have opinion from people who have not done that what you want to do, namely starting a business. So if you talk to people who have never had that idea, it's very difficult to talk to these people. They might not have that background to actually really give you a professional or personal opinion. My advice here, talk. Obviously, it's a great feeling if your family and friends supports you with that idea. And in my opinion, they should. You should simply believe in you, but talk to people who have been there. Get their opinion on what you want to do. Get external, advices from mentors, other entrepreneurs. Go network. And again, you will be considered crazy, and it's totally normal because I think some part of you needs to be crazy to actually make that step, and that's totally fine. Just know the difference, and that's the point I'm trying to make. Know the difference between talking to family and friends who have not been there to talk about in comparison talking to people who have been on that path. And number 11, being incapable of handling success. I wasn't sure of whether I should put that on that list, but after you started, founded, started, and maybe scaled your business to a certain point, success will jump in after a certain period of time, hopefully, right? If you're doing everything wrong, and that can be scary as well in a not only positive sense. Maybe before you were working with numbers which you might not be used to now. Maybe there's a zero or more than that behind that digit, and as a human being, you need to get used to that feeling that you might be working with a lot of financial, also human resources behind. So we're working with a lot of people or working with a lot of money, and if you're successful, money is also coming in, and you'll be successful financially as well. That's a feeling that you also need to get used to. It's something good, but some people cannot handle the success. I've experienced that with some colleagues myself. Had some very, very bad experiences, which I saw externally. I still know how it was for myself, jumping, from a let's say from a student or from an employee to being an entrepreneur. It's something that you need to get used to. But again, I can help you with my experience on that. And it's nothing bad, it's something good, but I put it on the list because I believe that's something that can be a fear or a challenge starting a business. So guys, I hope you enjoyed my video about the 11 fears and challenges starting a business. If you liked the video, hit the like button. If you want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button. I'm going to post regularly on this channel. Once a week is my goal, and will share all my experiences with you. Obviously, I was talking about my upcoming online coaching program about starting, operating, digitizing, automating, and also growing and scaling your business, combining with a, let's say, lifestyle that is achievable and admirable for a lot of people. As you can see, I'm sitting here in beautiful Cyprus. It's February, sun is shining, sea is behind me, and that's something I want to help people achieve wherever they want to live, wherever they want to work, whatever they want to do. I want to help you guys achieve that, starting your business. But I will talk about that in the upcoming videos a little bit more in detail. Hope you liked my video. Again, thanks for tuning in. I wish you a great day, and I'll see you later.